hurled at me from the time I'd embraced Islam. And then obviously Ammar being a close ally of Imam Ali and him dying on the battlefield, and the Prophet from Bukhari that he would die at the hands of a rebellious group. I would recite the hadith in Arabic, but I shan't torture your audience with that, but I have memorised it because it made such an impression on me. And it just opened my mind, you know. And I thought, how bizarre, you know, because I'd had a lot of friends who were Shia Muslims, but like, we always thought, you know, they were weird and you can't talk to them and they'll deviate you and blow, all that kind of weird stuff. And the only time I sort of got to understand Shia Islam was after getting nicked for thieving, yeah, and ending up in a prison cell, you know. And ironically, when I was in prison, I was praying 5 times a day. Obviously, I wasn't smoking or whatever. It was just like totally focused. And then that's how I found out about Shia Islam. When I came out of prison, I mean, let me dial it back. The prison thing, yeah. After obviously I went to Crown Court, Melbourne Inman QC, got to give him his props. Got to give the judge his props. You know, he made a very interesting statement. He said, and I believe this is a matter of public record, so you can check it out for yourself, viewers. He said, Aston Walker, who was formerly of good character, clearly you're an intelligent man. Those words just really resonated, yeah? Because the thing is, it's like, it was a lot of self-reflection, you know? And then when I got sent down, bearing in mind I'd won a few awards for my filmmaking and so forth. So I wore a suit, right, to the Crown Court proceedings, yeah? The sentencing, had a Quran with me. And, I've got to dial it back. When I got arrested, the untruths about Allah, who is merciful, who's not a monster, you know, I didn't embrace Islam to worship a monster God. You know, I don't believe Allah's a monster. I don't believe the Prophet Muhammad is, you know, a lunatic or crazy. Astaghfirullah. You know, I don't believe these things. I only want to have a good opinion about Ahlul Bayt. I only want to have a good opinion about the Prophet's family. I don't want to have any sort of weird understandings or, no, because I've found great strength